today. I have with me a 1000 microliter pipette with a tip, DMSO poured into a beaker so I can use that in a little bit, chloroform, another glass beaker, and a Hamilton syringe that goes up to 100 microliters that we will send you. The first step is to pour approximately 1 ml into a small beaker. You're going to want to go over just a little over 1 ml, but not too much, because you do not want to add this chloroform back into the container. The drug that Martha sent you has a cap on it that is chloroform compatible. If you go into any other container, be sure that the plastic will withstand the chloroform. We are now going to add 1 ml of chloroform into the drug container. (100 microliters). I'm using my finger to guide the needle so that the needle does not bend, and I'm also being careful not to touch the drug with the needle. There's 200 microliters. So I am on my last, I have 900 microliters. Oops, I've got a bubble. So I'm going to shake the bubble up and push the plunger until the plunger comes right up to the 100 microliter level. Again, guiding the needle all the way down. Now, I'm going to shake it around and assure that there is no solid on the side of the container. I am now going to take the syringe and pull out 100 microliters or 50 microliters out of the container and place it in another glass container. With 20 mg in the vial and 1 ml of volume, 50 microliters should be 1 mg. There is now 50 microliters in that glass container. Since my Hamilton syringe is contaminated, I'm going to pull up a full volume of chloroform and push out into a waste container. This will clean this Hamilton syringe so that I can use the syringe for another drug. This chloroform is also contaminated. This will be cleaned. I now take my vial, and you don't have to do just one, you can do all 20, over to the nitrogen, or I'm going to leave this here and go get the nitrogen. The first step when you get to the nitrogen is to turn on the main cylinder. You should see the first stage of the regulator will show pressure of the cylinder. We have a pipette syringe filter attached to our rubber hose. This is not necessary, it's just an easy way for us to mount a pipette tip on the plastic hose. I'm going to turn on the second stage of the regulator, and you will see the needle of the second stage just barely move. I'm then going to move the tip along my hand. Right now it's a little too heavy, so I'm going to back off on the pressure a little bit. I'm going to move it back and forth so there's a very gentle stream of nitrogen. I'm then going to take this to the fume hood. I'm now going to use the gentle stream of nitrogen and blow it into the container. I'm going to continue this till all the chloroform has been evaporated. This might take a few minutes. I can see no more liquid, but a thin film of the drug that's in there. I am now going to use my pipetter, and because I want 1 mg per mil, I'm going to add 1 ml of DMSO. I now have 1 mg per mil of the drug in this container. You can continue this for all the aliquots. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call.